Welcome to Unf Your Finances with Nicholas St. George from St. George Wealth Management. This is the podcast where we help busy professionals navigate the complexities of their finances, making the most out of their hard-earned money. We don't F around and find out. We plan for the unexpected by breaking down complex topics with humor, honesty, and stories. Join us on this journey where we explore the real truth about finance, empowering you to understand and manage your money better. Nicholas draws from years of expertise and invites guest experts to solve your financial challenges and help you stay on track for retirement.
If you're a high-income W-2 employee, there's a very good chance you're overpaying in taxes. And you don't even know it. Not because you're doing anything wrong, but because nobody ever showed you the full playbook. Now, here's what I see all the time. You're making good money, maybe great money. You're maxing out your 401k. You're doing everything you've been told to do. And most of all your money is going into pre-tax accounts, which sounds great today until you realize what that creates later. Fast forward to retirement. Now you've got a few $1 million sitting in pre-tax accounts. Every dollar you pull out, tax is ordinary income. Then RMDs hit, and now the IRS is telling you how much you have to take out, whether you need it or not. That's when people realize, oh, this isn't tax efficient at all. So what's the move? It starts with building tax diversification earlier. One of the easiest entry points, the backdoor Roth. If your income is too high to contribute directly, you can still get money into a Roth IRA through the backdoor strategy. It's not complicated. It's just rarely ever. But here's where it actually gets interesting. The real play isn't just doing backdoor Roth contributions. It's combining that with future Roth conversion planning. Because there's often a window between when you retire and when your required minimum distributions start, when your income is typically lower. That means you can strategically move money from pre-tax to Roth and control your tax bracket while you can still do it. Here's the difference. Most people react to taxes. Smart planning controls them. Most people ask, how much did I pay this year? The better question is, how much will I pay over my lifetime? Tax planning isn't about saving a few bucks this year. It's about not creating a six-figure tax problem later. Where people mess this up, they think tax prep is tax planning. It's not. They focus only on today's tax bracket, not future ones. And they don't coordinate their accounts, so everything just piles up into the same tax bucket. If you don't know what tax bracket you'll be in at 70, you don't have a retirement plan. Next episode, I'm going to walk you through the 5 questions I ask every new client before we do anything else. Because before we talk investments, we make sure we're solving for the right problem. Remember, if you don't have a plan, you're guessing. And guessing works until it doesn't. Don't wing it, un-F it.
Thank you for listening to the Unf Your Finances podcast. Click the follow button to be notified when new episodes become available. Visit our website at www.stgeorgewealth.com or give us a call at 828-481-8836. The information covered and posted represents the views and opinions of the guest and does not necessarily represent the views or opinions of St. George Wealth Management. The content has been made available for informational and educational purposes only. The content is not intended to be a substitute for professional investing advice. Always seek the advice of your financial advisor or other qualified financial service provider with any questions you may have regarding your investment planning. The opinions voiced in this podcast are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which strategies or investments may be suitable for you, consult the appropriate qualified professional prior to making a decision. Securities and advisory services offered through LPL Financial, a registered investment advisor, member FINRA and SIPC. Any guests and their company or companies are not affiliated with or endorsed by LPL Financial unless otherwise stated. Individual tax and legal matters should be discussed with your tax or legal professional. Economic forecasts set forth may not develop as predicted, and there can be no guarantee that strategies promoted will be successful. All performance referenced is historical and is no guarantee for future results. All indices are unmanaged and may not be invested into directly. There is no assurance that the techniques and strategies discussed are suitable for all investors or will yield positive outcomes. The purchase of certain securities may be required to affect some of the strategies. Investing involves risks, including possible loss of principal.